guys, it's Aaron, your personal coach, and welcome to my Dryland series testing protocol. So I've got a simple 4 exercises for you to follow, and I want you to start this at the start of your series, at the start of the workouts, and then I want you to come back and test after about 4 weeks. So it's 3 simple exercises with 1 core coordination test and strength test that I want you to do. Right, the first one is what you'll need is some bands. Right, so this is simple, and all you need to do is pop the band under your foot. We bring the arms up, and I want you to go into an external rotation. So there's 1, 2. So this is the test. 3. I want you to do as many as possible until fatigue. Okay. 6. 7. The reason we're doing this, we're testing out the strength of the rotator cuffs. Make sure you keep a good posture. Try to keep these nice and square. Keep the belly button drawn in. Okay, there's 10. 11. This is testing the endurance through the rotator cuffs. 14. I want you to keep an eye on form as well. 15. If your form starts dropping, you stop. 19, there's 20, 21, I can't even stop it there, 22 for me, okay? So I'm going to come back in 4 weeks, retest that, make sure you've got the same band, obviously, okay? The same band is important. So that's testing protocol number 1. Testing number 2 is going to be simple. We're going to come down on the ground and we're going to do what we call a prone cobra. So this is just testing the strength that you have through your thoracic spine and through those scapulars as well. I speak about this a lot in the Dryland series. The scapulars are a huge part of that initial catch. You need to be able to get that scapula to work well, right? It's got to be able to work well. If it doesn't work well and you haven't got strength there, okay, you could be lacking a lot of performance efficiency in that initial catch that you have. So, just going to bring the camera down. Bear with me for a sec. Let's bring it down here. And yep, stay there. Good. Now, what I want you to do, just come down on your stomach. Now, I want you to focus on keeping straight legs. Let's get these glutes switched on. Draw the belly button off the ground. We turn the thumbs up, right? Point the thumbs up. And we squeeze these shoulder blades together. Try not to look forward. Just keep your head in a nice straight position. Try not to lift up too much through your chest as well. All right, and the goal is to time this. I want you guys to time it. Okay, I'll hold this for let's just say 30 seconds today. Just as long as you guys have got a good idea exactly what to do. But a big focus is make sure those glutes are squeezed and the belly button is drawn in. Right? You don't want to have too much pressure going through your lower back. Okay? So, that is the test for the prone cobra. Okay? Now, a good test, if you can hold that for 3 minutes, right, that's a good test. That's a good pass. Right? If you're struggling to hold 60, alright, that means that you need to get more strength through that scapula. And everything I'm teaching you in the Dryland series is going to help with that as well. Okay, the last test is simple. It's a push-up, right? Scapular strength, stability, endurance, chest strength, right? Chest strength. So it's a simple push-up. But I see a lot of people doing push-ups incorrectly. Okay, incorrectly with their hand positions and most importantly their body position is not aligned. So if the body position is not aligned, you're going to be starting to arch the back, putting a lot of load and starting to recruit muscles that you shouldn't. Right? So you want to be working obviously just the chest, but the core and the glutes. So set yourself up. The best way to set yourself up for a push-up is we come straight down on the ground. Here. Now if we're doing a tricep, your hands are back a little bit. But for the chest, they're out a bit wider. Elbows are about at a 45 degrees. Now we push straight up into the plank position. Glutes are on, head position is straight. Right? And we just go down slowly. Now you want to be stopping about a fist before you touch the ground. Alright, you don't want to go all the way down because we'll get that internal rotation and put a lot of stress through the shoulders. So it's important, if you've got something, what have I got here? Alright, let's use a shoe, good enough. Alright, so that is about where I will stop, okay, on my push-up. So from here, let's go. So this is to failure. 1, 2, posture and speed. 3 down, 3 up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright. So I pumped out 20. So you can see, if I was to do any more than 20, you can see I started shaking. I could feel my back starting to arch, everything starting to switch off. That's when you cut it, right? Posture is important. Same thing like when you're swimming. If you were swimming and your posture started to go shit because you were fatigued, your technique started to look obviously a bit ugly, right? You're defeating the purpose of trying to improve that technique. Same thing like with this, right? So there's my 3. Number 4 is a lower abdominal coordination and strength test. So I've got this in a separate video that you can watch, but I'm going to quickly show you anyway. So the coordination test, the hands under the back, the legs up, draw the belly button in to the spine, and we lower the legs down, right? Lower the legs down. Now, if you can keep that pressure on your hands exactly the same, all the way to the bottom, right, you have 100% coordination through your lower abdominals. Okay, if you don't, you gauge it to where it switches off and you start to use a percentage. If you're not too sure what I'm talking about, you watch my other video. I've got a diagram that explains it a lot more simpler, alright? The next one is the strength. So it's straight legs, and same thing, we're dropping down. Straight legs, for me it switches off about there, so that gives me about 50 to 60% strength. Same thing. Okay? To make that clearer, please watch my core conditioning testing protocol that will be posted like with this video. Thanks for watching, guys. That's my dry land testing protocol for the series. I hope you got something out of it. I can help you. Don't forget, check out my website, aaronbuchan.com.